Why are we in this? So the spiritual activation, I wrote an attunement to the angelic realm to activate our intuitive channel and to be guided to live more in alignment with our higher self and with the divine and our highest aligned path. So the attunement to the angels is, again, not just an idea. It is something we're actually doing and directly experiencing. So we all have a angelic guide that's specifically supporting us throughout our entire life. But we also have other angelic guides that are supporting us at specific initiations of our life. And then we have the broader hierarchies of angels that are this current of wisdom and healing that are flowing down from God, the divine source. And through these hierarchies of the angels, we are being fueled with this guidance, with life force, with nourishment and redirection on our highest aligned path. And so again, our highest aligned path also isn't just an idea. It is an actual divine attunement that's taking place. So we're either living in alignment with our higher self, with the path of ascension, or we're moving into a pathway where we're fracturing ourselves or degrading ourselves in some way. And so we're being in this human 3D experience. We both have the light and the dark within us. And it's not that we have to fear that we're going to be going down the quote unquote wrong path. It's just that humility of knowing that as we grow and evolve, there are layers of healing that is required to take place. There is attunement that to our highest line self with the greater wisdom that we acquire. There is shedding of layers that needs to take place, perspectives, ideas, and beliefs that once maybe served you do not anymore. You're growing as a soul. And so it is so important that as you grow, you are attuning. You're attuning to the inner light of Christ within you. And through that Christ impulse, you are then attuned to the angelic guides, the healing frequencies of their light, their wisdom, their support to guide you into this path of greater ascension. So essentially, this is what we are going to be doing today, is just this divine attunement, and why today is such a potent time to do this with this 1111 portals, because of the number 1. Now, the number 1 just symbolizes literally the channel. It is the bridge between dimensions, between consciousness, between realms. And so this is a very powerful day. It literally is like, in essence, a portal where we're able to perceive or attune to and receive more of that guidance, spiritual healing, and blessings that can flow into our life. And with that comes greater perception and understanding of who we are, of what we came here to do. We gain greater clarity around our gifts, around the next steps that is important for us to take. And so this isn't necessarily, I would say, an experience where we're using this time as like manifesting, so to speak. It's more so like, why would we use energy, force, life force to try to manifest something if we're not even fully in alignment? We could potentially be trying to use our focus, our mental energy, our emotions to create something that actually isn't fully in alignment for us. And what we tend to do is when we're creating out of alignment, we tend to get really attached to that creation, to that thing that we think we need to create. So we're not instead of using energy to create something, instead it's how can I utilize my focus, my attention, the vitality within my body to simply be the clearest channel possible and attune to the angelic guidance and divine wisdom and your higher self that is ultimately going to guide you along your path and then share with you those divine desires that divine service. And then you move along in your life, not from a place of unhealthy attachment, but from this sense of momentum, of creative energy, divine, like this passion to serve, this divine desire. And this is all moving from a place of alignment. So again, today is really just focusing on getting into that place of energetic and spiritual alignment and clearing your intuitive channel so that you can perceive the wisdom that's flowing to you, perceive the guidance that's coming through, perceive the images and insights of what it is you're creating from a place of harmony, grounding, and peace. Okay, so, and this is what's so beautiful about 1111 as well, is this 4-time amplification of 1111. And that number 4 is that building that foundation. It is the sense of stability, of structure. So while we are also going to clear your intuitive channel to attune to the angels for that guidance and support, you're also going to be activating this sense of foundation within yourself, actually moving forward with this wisdom, building something as you step into this energy of newness, because that 1 symbolizes a new beginning. So there's a lot of movement that can come after this level of activation, this level of intentionality in our life. And so this really is going to be such a beautiful clearing, energy activation, and creating this sense of openness within you so that the wisdom, the grace, the blessings of the divine can flow into your life. Okay, so let's get into this activation now. You can be in a comfortable seated position, or you can lie down. I do recommend staying seated, or like at least propped up, leaned back onto something, because if you are lying down, you may just fall asleep. I am just checking this to make sure you all can still hear me okay. Hello, everybody. Okay, so I see Nikki, you're here as well. Amazing. And I see, who else is here? Eva, hello. Amazing. Okay, welcome, sisters. So happy you're here. I can't see it on my screen, so I want to take a moment to look at my phone. All right. So, settle in. Oh, and did I post? That's what I wanted to look at. If I posted that link for the YouTube. I think I did. If you have any music that you would like to listen to, go ahead and put that on. If you're listening to the replay on YouTube, I'm going to be overlaying music on this anyways. So let's see here. And if you got my email, you already would have. Okay, I did post it. Great. And if you got my email, you would have had that link anyways. So I hope you've had enough time now to get settled in as I just babbled away a little bit. And we are going to begin now our spiritual activation for this 1111 portal. So settling in. If it feels important to you, if you haven't had a moment yet, you can cleanse your body with Reiki. You can channel Reiki, just moving your hands up and down your body, clearing your energy field. If it feels good, entering into this space by using sacred sage or Palo Santo. Maybe you're working with holy oils, and you can work with certain oils to cleanse your body. Let's breathe together, taking a deep breath in through your nose and a long, slow breath out. Again, breathing deep within and a long, slow breath out. One more time, collectively. Let's inhale. And exhale. Completely allow your body to become weighted and heavy. Feel the earth beneath you, all the areas of your body that's touching the ground, blankets, pillows, the bed, a couch, the floor. Feel your body press into those objects and allow your body to become even more weighted into them. You have arrived here. Arrived with all of the many things you could be doing. You have chosen to take conscious time to connect within, to your higher self, to your body, and to clear the channel between your body and your higher self, so that this sacred channel, your intuitive channel, becomes clarified to receive the divine wisdom and guidance of your guides. And so this is an opportunity to fully just receive. Receiving now. First, calling upon Holy Fire Reiki, this unconditional loving light flowing from the angelic realms. And my kids are here, so if you are hearing crying, that is what you're hearing in the background. I apologize. Holy Fire Reiki flows down like a current of warm light. It begins to flow into you and around you. And this holy fire light is a stream of spiritual healing light guided by the Christ impulse. And this fire is a sacred purification of the highest angelic orders of the seraphim. So already receiving this beautiful purification with holy fire from the angelic realm. Clear everything and anything that you've been unconsciously holding on to. Clearing the root of that which has been destabilizing you. What has been taking you off of your center? What has been disconnecting you from your sovereignty, from your deep sense of peace, from the stillness and quietness of your own mind, from the deepest devotion and immersion into the love of the divine blooming within you and in your life. What has been taking you away from that center? Choosing to let this go now, meaning letting go of the attachment to this thing, to this experience, this wounding, to this trauma. And you don't have to know exactly what it is, you may. But envisioning that root within you that is destabilizing you, that is tugging and pulling you away from your highest aligned path, from the path of ascension, from the path of the divine, beautiful, holy love, guiding you along the current of your highest aligned path. What are these roots? and asking this sacred fire of holy fire to descend and flow into your body to locate where this root is within you, or where it is within your energy field, your energy bodies. The sacred holy fire flames begin to purify every aspect of you, all of your bodies, your physical, etheric, astral, and spiritual. Anywhere there may be roots of incoherence, of imbalance, of lack of stability, of deep fear. Releasing it, feeling the gripping energy, the tension begin to soften as you focus on the warmth of holy fire bathing you, purifying you. Let everything go. This 1111 portal is this opportunity for a new beginning, for realignment with your highest path. And I know that that requires a deep trust in the unknown. It requires an ability to say, I don't actually know. And that's okay. It requires the profound humility to say, I might not know in this moment what is in highest alignment for me, but I do know and trust that the divine does. That God, Creator, Source, sees so much more than I could ever perceive. So clear that which I can't see that's holding me back. Clear that which is rooted and anchored in my system that's pulling me away from who I really am. From the truth of my divinity to my highest aligned path, the greatest divine service that you came here to bring upon this earth. Feel your body as much as you can soften even more to allow this current of the holy fire to bathe you. And it's flowing downward or rippling. It's like almost moving downward from the crown and clearing through your body, out through the feet, these ripples and waves of holy fire, liquid light. You might feel this internal movement, this almost like circular vortex of energy spinning and spiraling within the core of your body, growing larger and larger as you purify from the depths of your soul. And this purification spreads like a wildfire throughout all of the layers of you into your physical body. Your body becomes filled with this warmth, with this lightness, openness. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more time. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Now, it is important that we've truly gotten to the root of that which is destabilizing you. So there may be something deeper that you're still unwilling to let go of. It's causing a disruption in your mind and your emotional body. It may be causing the sense of anxiety, fear, uncertainty. If you're still holding on to any of these energies and you know there's still somewhere this really deep root or anchor, addressing it now. And with the gentlest love, like you're holding an infant, you come to yourself and this root wound, this part of you that's keeping you destabilized. And you just asking yourself, am I willing to let this go? Am I willing to let go of control of the unknown of this situation, of needing it to be a certain way, of needing to understand in some way? Can I actually truly let this go and be free so the current of God, of the angels, of the divine, of the Christ can flow into me clearly, purely. Holy Fire Reiki flows to that area of your body, or just to you, more stronger current, as you allow this to shed, to dissolve, to transform. Sometimes we wonder, who am I without this struggle? Who will I be without this fear? But let go. Free yourself so you can actually see what's on the other side of your freedom. What's on the other side of you trying to figure everything out and instead allowing the divine to flow through you. Letting go, shedding, emptying. Deep breath in, deep breath out. One more time, deep breath in and out. Beautiful. And now, becoming aware of your beautiful root chakra, attuning to the central channel, the central spine, rising up your spine, opening your crown chakra and blooming your crown up towards the sky, towards the heavens, and welcoming in your angelic guides now. Those angelic guides that support you, that wish the best for you. They step forward in unconditional love. They serve the divine. And as you attune to this angelic wisdom and their divine consciousness, you become in alignment with the divine will. And you become a channel through which you can serve your holy and divine mission as a channel of the divine. Our divine mission is the ability to surrender our own individual will to the will of the divine as best as we can in our human way possible. And so in this moment, becoming that channel, asking these angelic guides to create this circle of sacred support around you. Their wings are wide. They encase you in this opalescent, shimmering heavenly light. They clear any resistance and they activate your crown chakra. They're sending these beautiful rays of light into your crown chakra to support you in accessing, almost as if pulling up your consciousness from the base, the foundation of you, and rising it up to the crown. You begin to rise through this channel of light. You can envision a channel of light now opening from the crown of your head, lifting up as if towards the heavens. And your consciousness begins to lift. These angelic guides begin radiating more of a force, a powerful flow of spiritual light into your crown, and the channel of your crown continues to open, creating this deeper connection, this higher connection to the quality of your higher self. And so calling upon the higher self, which is the aspect of you that is already ascended, always one with the divine. It is your individual self, completely self-realized, welcoming this aspect of you, your soul, what you are stepping into and rising into, to merge with your current consciousness now. Feeling almost like this radiant, rainbow, iridescent rainfall of light flowing down now through this channel of light from your crown and down into your body. This beautiful rainbow iridescent light floods your body, and you soften and create space for this anchoring in, so to speak, this attunement to your higher self-consciousness, feeling this beautiful experience of love, of peace, this angelic softness and radiance, the shimmering, beautiful light flooding you. And every cell of your body attunes to this light. As you become, on a physical level, more attuned to your highest aligned path now. Feel as if your higher self is anchoring in all the way down through your womb, your root, and into your toes. Your whole body, your etheric body surrounding you, becomes more lit up with the light and presence of your higher self. And now taking a moment to receive any guidance and wisdom, depending on your intuitive channel. You may be able to receive the development of your intuitive channel. You may be able to receive wisdom and guidance now from your angelic guides. And if not, if you're not receiving that on a conscious level, know you are still receiving energetic upgrades, blessings, and divine grace from your angelic guides now. But taking a couple minutes before we complete this activation to be in your own spiritual connection to the guidance and blessings that's coming through to you for your highest aligned path from your angelic guides now. Thanking these divine angelic guides for their support and the spiritual activation on this 1111 portal. Asking that they continue to protect you as you integrate this transmission, as they continue to guide you, as you become aware of what is important to align with or release, step into or create, to support your highest aligned path. Asking your angelic guides to also support you to stay in the frequency of feminine receiving, so that more may be revealed to you after this level of activation takes place, to continue to be receptive of the little miracles that flow into your life, the divine realignment that takes place from a place of complete trust in the divine, in the higher wisdom that is guiding your life. Let's take a deep breath in together. And a long, slow breath out. Completely feeling the earth beneath you. Feeling this sense of profound grounding and anchoring in. Taking soft and gentle movements within your body. Eventually opening your eyes and taking as much time as you need to return. I would love to hear how this transmission landed for you. And again, I know my children are in the background, so if you're hearing their voices, they're on the other side of the door. I'm just going to take a moment to check the comments and tune in with you all before we continue on. Just want to make sure you all are here with me. Hello. Okay, amazing. So feel free. Oh, hi, Teresa. Oh my gosh, amazing. So let me know how your experience was, how you're feeling now compared to the beginning. And this, again, with this number one, the 1111 portal, it really is so much about being this divine channel. And this is, I've just been speaking so much about this recently because I'm leading up to offering the Sacred Intuitive Mentorship, which is my 3-month advanced mentorship to develop both your personal and professional intuitive skills. So that's happening on the winter solstice. Now, I'm speaking so much about the intuitive channel because it's when we're developing our intuitive gifts, it's not just about the external look of what our intuitive gifts look like, what we can do, what we can produce from it. I'm speaking about it in the way of understanding that your intuitive channel is the channel through which you ascend, through which you self-realize, through which you attune to your higher self. And so today was so much about that attunement process, right? And this is how I genuinely lead my life. It is through this feminine wisdom of attunement. It is, the best I can. I know I'm human. I am definitely not perfect in many ways. But when I think of understanding my relationships, when I am leading my divine mission, which is really important, mothering, making decisions, creating or desiring, I am always coming into divine attunement before I make those decisions. Not always, because there's times where I react, or there's a wounding that I'm not seeing. There's attachment taking place, all the things we talked about today, right? But this ability to lead our life from divine attunement, it is through understanding our intuitive channel. I'm very devoted to, of course, women understanding this and understanding that leading our mission and progressing on our spiritual path means having a highly developed intuitive channel. And so last Thursday I did share a free masterclass called Intuition Revealed, and it was such a powerful masterclass to really understand what your intuitive channel is and how it is genuinely the highest form of technology that exists, and it's understanding ourselves as a spiritual being, what we are doing in this human life, beyond just living this life in this human body, but what we are doing as a soul, evolving and growing spiritually. And in that masterclass, I share a little bit more about about what's coming, which is my Psychic Momentum course and the Sacred Intuitive. So if you have not watched the Intuition Revealed, it is in this space, and it's in Sovereign Priestess Collective. I highly recommend listening to it because it really breaks it down, the importance of our intuitive channel. Now, if you feel that your intuitive gifts are a part of your work in this world, you are somehow a channel for the divine. And if you're here, you desire to be of divine service. And when we are of divine service, inevitably that means, as I said in this meditation today, surrendering our will to divine will. Well, what does that mean? Being in attunement, being in alignment with the divine. What does that mean? Perceiving, understanding the divine through our intuition, through our psychic senses, which allows us to perceive ourselves beyond our human experience. So I just posted the link for Intuition Revealed if you want to learn more about that. I don't know if you're seeing it because the comments are not coming through on my computer. And if you are writing comments, I am going to go back and read them and respond to you. So please keep sharing about your experiences. I really would love to hear how this landed for you. So then what I have coming up, so again, if you're feeling like, yes, my gifts are meant to be in support, in divine service for others, and you're wanting to clarify your gifts, you're feeling, sometimes you might intuit randomly. It doesn't feel like you can really just step into that space of channeling or intuiting or guiding from that higher aligned place. Or maybe you feel like you're in a stagnation with your intuitive gifts. At one point they were stronger and they might not be as strong. Maybe you're like, you know what, I just want to build the momentum. I just want to take it to the next level with my intuitive gifts. Then Psychic Momentum is going to be so perfect for you because it's this 3-day, very powerful training and initiation to just, again, psychic momentum, building momentum in your psychic gifts. Now, this is going to be included in the Sacred Intuitive mentorship. So that's on the winter solstice. So if you've already kind of feel like you're ready to develop as a professional intuitive and also, of course, develop your own personal intuitive gifts, then sign up for the Sacred Intuitive, the 3-month journey, and you're just going to get Psychic Momentum included. Psychic Momentum is 111, and that begins on December 4th. I'm going to put that in the comments right now. Again, I don't know if you're receiving it because I'm not seeing if that's posting. And I will upload this after, okay? So there's so much to step into to develop your psychic gifts. If you don't know where to start, just listen to Intuition Revealed, and that will give you a landing point and understanding where to go. If the 3-month advanced training is for you and mentorship, or if you just kind of want the little just building some momentum of your gifts. I have never included this material, Psychic Momentum, in the Sacred Intuitive Mentorship before. I'm really going to be sharing with you what it takes, what it requires to sustain and develop your intuitive gifts over your entire lifetime or your career as an intuitive. And I feel this is really important because we can, especially if we use our intuitive gifts in service, we can easily drain ourselves if we're not in correct attunement, don't have clear discernment, and are not anchored in our sovereignty. So that's what I'm really going to be sharing in Psychic Momentum. It's only going to add on and build upon all of the curriculum, material, mentorship, and spiritual activations in the Sacred Intuitive. All right, so I'm going to post the Sacred Intuitive as well, just to add that in there. And what I'm going to do is go and look at all of your comments, if you shared any comments, and just connect with you, get to have a conversation with you through messaging right now. Please message me if you have any questions. And thank you so much for being with me today on this 11/11 portal, an attunement to your higher self.